Hello YouTube, I'm back, and first of all I want to say to everyone that I've missed you, and to all my new subbies, welcome. Those of you who've been with me for a while, sorry for the long time, but as I'm sure you all know, life will oftentimes get in the way of other things that you really want to do. Anyway, this is going to be a short video today. I am constantly getting questions about what I do to care for my locks. They're not necessarily questions from those of you here on YouTube, although I do get some questions from you folks here, but they're questions that people just walk up and ask me in my day-to-day life. So I thought I'd make this video and kind of share with you some of the things I do to take care of my locks. First thing I want to do, however, is turn around and let you see the progress. I am 2.5 years into the journey. In just a second. You can see I've had a lot of growth. For those of you who haven't been with me since the beginning, my locks started out at about a 1/2 inch in length. I started with the cone coil method 2.5 years ago, and this is what I have now. So a lot of growth, which has been really surprising to me. I didn't think I would have quite that much growth in 2.5 years. But anyway, I digress from the reason for this video, so let me go ahead. Care and maintenance of my locks. Well, hasn't changed a whole lot since my original video about the care and maintenance of my locks. If you watched that older video, you know that I palm roll my locks, and that's what I still do. I just don't palm roll as often now. I palm roll once every 3.5, 4 months or so. So I always have a good bit of new growth showing. I personally don't like the look of over manicured locks. I don't like to see a whole lot of scalp showing and 250 million parts. I like my hair to look fuller at the roots, so I do not palm roll my hair very often. If I tilt my head here, you can see, actually, you can see very few of my roots right now. Some here just on the side a little bit, but you can't see my roots clearly defined at all. And I like it that way. As far as caring for my hair in terms of washing, at this point I am using Dr. Bonner's Castile soap. A lot of people rave about the lavender scented one, and while that one smells really good, I use the one that's scented with rose because, well, the rose is my favorite flower, so I'm a sucker for anything that has a rose scent to it. I use that. I wash once a week generally. Sometimes I'll stretch it to 2, just depends on what I've been doing, how much product is in my hair, etc., etc. I can lather just once with Dr. Bonner's shampoo if I'm really rushed for time, although most of the time I will lather my hair twice. I concentrate the shampoo during the first wash on the roots of my hair, and yes, I do get my fingers in there and I scrub. I really scrub because I have a thing about a really clean scalp. And then I will take the suds and kind of grab my hair in a section like this, and I'll kind of just rub the suds through just like this to get it all throughout the lock, and then I will rinse really well. Sometimes that can take me 30 minutes or more to do that, and I rinse and rinse and rinse until, well, you know that term squeaky clean. It's not really squeaky clean, but you can tell when you've got all the residue out of your hair. As far as conditioning, if I condition, because I do not condition my hair each time I wash it, I'm right now using Tresemme cream conditioner for dry and damaged hair. That seems to be doing the job for me. I will work a very generous amount into my hair, and yes, I do work it into the lock itself. I will leave it on anywhere from 15 to 45 minutes, just depends on how much conditioning I think my hair needs at the time. And then once again, I will rinse it very well. The times that I don't use a regular conditioner, I will use a combination of olive oil and almond oil along with some various essential oils. Spritz that on my scalp while my hair is damp, and then take that and massage that in. To keep my hair moisturized, I will use a purified water spritz that I've created. That's basically purified water mixed with rosemary essential oil, and then on top of that I will add sometimes ylang ylang, sometimes jasmine, sometimes rose, sometimes lemongrass oil, or a combination of those thereof. Just depends on what kind of mood I'm in when I mix the batch. Also to that olive oil, sweet almond oil mixture, I'll add another couple of oils too. I will add about a tablespoon of argan oil, and I will also add 6 to 8 drops of neem oil. It seems to help stimulate my scalp and promote hair growth. And it's been working well. Now, after I've done the initial scalp oiling, after my hair wash, if in between that time and the next shampoo I feel that my hair needs a little more oil, I will first mist it with my water and EO mixture, and then I will take several pumps of the oil and put in my hands and rub my hands together, and then take my locks, groups of locks at a time, maybe 10, 12 locks, and just kind of gently work it down the length of the lock. Generally speaking, I don't have too much need to do that. Applying it right after I've washed seems to do the trick for me. I will also use a little glycerin in my water mix so that any moisture that's in the air is attracted to my hair, and again, it helps to keep my hair pliable and hydrated. Other questions that I get a lot of times, do I ever plan to cut my locks? The answer to that is no. It was a spiritual decision that prompted me to lock my hair, and when that decision was made for me, along with that came the very deep conviction that this would be what was done for the rest of my life. So no, at this point I have no intention of cutting my locks. Do I allow other people to maintain my hair? There have been a couple of individuals that I will allow to palm roll my hair or oil my hair, but by and large I don't let everyone up in my hair. Part of it has to do with the energy, my energy interacting with another person's energy, and if that's not right, they just don't need to be taking care of my hair for me. Every once in a great moon I will go into a salon, and she's one of the girl that I have is one of the few people that I allow to work with my hair, and she does a good job, and our energies seem to be in sync with each other, and those are times when I really pamper myself. Do I think that it is time consuming to take care of locks? That is a yes and a no question. Certainly to wash and condition, it can be time consuming, just because I am so anal about buildup, and I rinse and rinse and rinse and rinse and rinse my hair to make sure I get out all the product that I put in when I shampoo or when I condition, because I just cannot abide the thought of having huge buildup in my hair. Do I begrudge taking that time? No, I don't, because that's a time for me to meditate, to center myself spiritually, and to take care of myself. So no, I don't begrudge myself that time, and I think it's time well spent. Other questions? I can't think of anything right now, but if you have any other questions for me, I would certainly love to hear from you. You can always leave it in the comments down below, and I will get back with you. It may take a little bit of time, but I will get with you. To those of you that are new, once again, I say welcome to my channel, and thank you so much for subscribing to me. Those of you that have hung with me for a while, I appreciate it. Keep hanging with me. Things will get better. I will get back to this on a more regular basis, and in the meantime, I hope all of you have a very blessed day, and I hope you are in good health and be in a good place. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.